Hey everybody, welcome to Rado QA. We're always trying to bring you the best the board game industry has to offer. And folks, we are to July. We're halfway through the year and we're just getting started. This week's got some very, very cool stuff, starting with something I just made available as an exclusive for backers of the show, the monthly Jen Jog, where my wife Jen tells you her thoughts about all the games we played last month. She's got 12 to go over, and as always, she surprised me when she's ranking these from 1 to 5 stars and, crowning her new game of the month. This is always a great time, and it's a thank you from her and me to everybody who supports the show, either here on YouTube as a member or over at patreon.com. You can hit that I up in the top right corner screen if you want to learn more. But that's just getting started, folks. Some very interesting stuff is afoot, starting with the Gaming Rules board game quiz show. I am a huge fan of the YouTube channel Gaming Rules. I like to consider Paul Grogan, the guy who runs it, a friend, and when I found out he was celebrating his birthday by doing a live stream board game trivia contest, I figured, okay, I've got to give this a try. And it's not just me. Several other board game media folks and maybe some extra special guests are going to be showing up, and it's going to be a no-holds-barred deathmatch trivia competition all about board games. Folks, I am nervous. Will I crack under the pressure? Well, I hope you will be there to root for me and give me some moral support. Now, this is actually live streaming today at noon Pacific, July 2nd. And I think it's going to be a good, fun time. But that's not all that's unusual. We're going to be live streaming on Twitch Monday at noon Pacific time, doing the final part 3 of my retrospective of the channel. Looking back over everything that's happened. Well, we'll be live streaming this, offering commentary both from him and from the audience, and this has been a great series so far, and it's in the vault, folks, which means it's only going to be around for 24 hours. So we live stream it, we keep it around, and then it goes back in the vault, closed away forever, unless, of course, you are a supporter of the show. Again, hit that I in the top right corner of the screen, or follow that join button down below if you want to know more. Okay, so that's fun. But, folks, you want to have game run-throughs, right? Isn't that what the channel is? Don't worry. We've got you covered. How about Witcher: The Old World? A new, hot, big, expansive, what do you call it? A fantasy adventure game based on an incredibly popular franchise. We'll be showing you how that works in a big, epic run-through. We are going to be running through The Wandering Towers, the latest from design duo superstars Kramer and Kiesling. This seems, honestly, I don't understand how this game didn't get nominated for the Spiel des Jahres this year. It totally seems like it should, and you'll get to see why when the run-through goes up. What else have we got? We've got another Rado Q&A. People really seem to be enjoying it, and this week's Q&A is going to be a little bit different because we're going to be switching from game-related topics to personal stuff, non-game stuff. Interesting to see how people respond to it. What are the topics? I'll be talking about my background as a video game developer. We'll be doing our Desert Island albums. The ongoing debate about the relative merits of sport will continue as we talk about inspirational speeches from Ted Lasso, pro sports versus Hollywood. Also, Jen will dive deep, talking about her personal beliefs and whether Taoism is right for her. Let's see, some more video game stuff. And then I think we'll end it with some talk about the impact of AI on society. Again, not gaming related stuff, but maybe it's going to be interesting. So that will be available. And then there's one more thing, folks, and I can't tell you what it is. It is a run-through. It'll be going up later this week, and it is for a game that, as of now, is unannounced. But when people hear about it, this is such a big deal. I wish I could tell you what it is right now, but you'll just have to wait and see later on in the week, which means, folks, why don't you go on ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss it? I've got it, Jen. I've played it. I'll be filming it tomorrow in time for getting it to you later in the week. And that is what is coming up, folks. Sound good? I think so. And now, it's at this point that I have to do some kind of song and dance for 20 seconds while I tell you to click stuff on the screen. But I think I'm going to start trying to do something different. I'm going to try to make this last 20 seconds actually useful by a quick rundown of what was on the channel last week, with links for all of it down in the show notes and a new playlist that would let you just watch any of these things in case you missed it. What did we do last week? And now I have to do it in 20 seconds, so I've got my phone here, and you know me, folks, I tend not to be very quick and succinct, but I will do my best to tell you. This is, again, a summary of, we just talked about coming soon, and now we're going to talk about what has come and gone and is available for you to watch this very second while you're waiting for all this other stuff I just talked about, right? So, let's see, am I set up? I'm going to tell this thing to start counting down, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things to talk about that I did last week. Here we go. And again, folks, once I start the timer, I'll talk for 20 seconds, the video will be over, but you can go on ahead and click the link on screen to, or follow the links down in the show notes to go learn more about this stuff that was from last week. Right. It's a bold experiment. Let me know if this is crazy. It's putting a lot of pressure on me. I'm not sure if I even need to do it. If you folks don't want it, I won't do it again. So please let me know down in the comments. 20 seconds on the clock. Here we go. The monthly Rado Roundup. I guarantee you'll be surprised by some of these rankings. The awesome expansion for Coloma, new prospects. The very cool Flying Under the Radar game, Planet B. Rapid reviews of Fuse, Countdown, and Dice Manor. More questions answered in Q&A Part 3. Time Lancer Solo, and a surprise, I reboxed Castles of Burgundy Special Edition. Phew!